Is it not working?
This is awesome. A lot of technical difficulties going on right now. Welcome back. We have Drury University versus CSU today. This is for NACE. Do you know CSU's record in NACE right now, Mr. Producer?
I think we are 3-2.
3-2. Not bad. Pretty standard bans coming out from both sides here. We see the Jace, Victor, Aurora ban coming out from CSU. Jace got nerfed a couple patches ago, got rebuffed. Still very good, despite his pretty hefty nerf to his tank build. The Corky Skarner ban from Drury, well, not necessarily target bans, as those are target bans for CSU, but they are just good bans in general. Not sure what's going on with the ban screen right now. Let's go. This is awesome.
Fixed it.
You see a Caitlyn come out here for Drury. They were hovering that Aurelia for a second. Not sure how well Aurelia would fare against Imbessa if it was a top Aurelia. I assume it probably would have been a mid Aurelia, though. I'm not really sure where Aurelia is played in pro play. I know in just solo queue, she sees more games in mid lane, I believe now. Used to be almost exclusively top. I assume that's a Caitlyn Lux bot lane, and if that's the case, that's going to be very annoying to deal with for CSU. Especially early game. You're just going to get poked out, and you're going to have so much fun. CSU pulling out the Zeri here. It's one of their more go-to ADCs. I think the most common ADCs I've seen them play recently is Corki, Jinx, then probably Zeri. Orkan's a good duo to go with that Zeri. Renekton top lane. Good matchup against Mbessa, especially once you hit level 6. Renekton level 6, you don't want to mess with that. You can be like 20 HP, just press R. Okay, they switched Camille. Never mind.
Right, client won't open now. We have a problem.
Let's go, Riot Client's broken.
We have a problem.
When is Riot Client not broken?
I'm gonna try running it as an administrator, but...
See the Zyra ban come out from Drury. We have seen CSU pull out the Zyra on occasions. Mainly as a support. No, it was a mid lane pick, I believe. See the Ivern ban as well. Ivern very strong. CSU's very good on Ivern, so that one makes sense. The Vi ban, unless Vi got really good recently, I assume that's probably a target ban against Drury's jungler. Or maybe Vi is just broken since the last patch. I just am unaware. See the Xin ban come out. Trying to deny this jungler. They're 2 comfort picks. It looks like that's what Drury's gonna pick next. Probably see a Nocturne come out. That could be pretty good with the Lux root. And the Caitlyn stun, or the Caitlyn R. Yeah, they are gonna lock in the Nocturne. Lux could be the mid laner for Drury. Now we could see a more CC heavy support. Because with the comp they have currently, they don't really have much peel for the Caitlyn. I guess they can Camille R someone, but that's about it. I'm gonna see Syndra come out for CSU. That's one of their comfort picks mid. Very good. Very good mage the last few months, I'd say. Syndra always towards the top of the tier list. I'm gonna see the Malachi jungle come out. That's gonna give CSU a pretty good engaged tank. Yeah, it is gonna be a Lux support. Well, I guess it could be Lux mid Galio support, but I'd lean more towards the Galio mid Lux support. That does help with the peel I was talking about earlier, so makes sense. If they went for a more traditional mage mid laner like an Orianna or something like that, they could be in trouble. Honestly, both team comps look pretty good. I personally don't really like poke and enchanter supports currently. I think you get more value out of the more engage heavy tank supports like Rakan, like Thresh, Nautilus, Blitzcrank. I think they just are in a better spot right now.
Shoot, even Morgana's like significantly better than Lux right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys picked that up in the mic, but Morgana, better than Lux. You heard it here first. We do currently have some technical difficulties with the Riot client. If we cannot join game 1, we will let you know, and we'll probably just come back for game 2. Right, looks like we got Riot client to work momentarily. Once spectator lay is done, we should be in the game, and if we're not, we cry tears and try and figure it out. We're in. Let's go. Also, I didn't notice this. We got the return of Scrum McLord. Zeri makes more sense now.
How do I transition with hotkeys?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
All right,
Minions
we're locked in. Get the time controls out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That was scary. Anyway, yeah. Return of Scrum McLord. I don't know if this is the first game he's played this semester, or if there was one at the beginning. We've been seeing a lot of Flying Red Tiger previously. Zeri makes more sense because that's one of Scrum McLord's best picks. Flying Red Tiger normally, while he was here, was playing Jinx, Corki, I believe, two most played. I feel like the top lane is going to be very important to this game. I feel like if one side wins top lane, they're going to have a really hard time coming back from that, the other team. Because Mbessa and Camille are both such strong champions that if one gets far enough ahead, they will just walk all over your entire team. And there's nothing you can do about it besides cry. As I expected early, Scrum McLord and Aqualad kind of just getting bullied down here by the Caitlyn Lux duo. It's just such a heavy poke lineup. There's not much you can do about it until you're at least level 3. You can like try and engage, but I wouldn't recommend it unless they get like super overeager. Between the traps, the Lux snare, the Lux E, the Caitlyn like 20-yard range, there's nothing you can do. Galio combo coming in there. Yeah. Yeah. We missed what happened, but I can wager a guess as to what went down here.
Probably got rooted and then
One Lux Q and your entire health bar is gone, and you just gotta cry and suck it up. And it's so fun playing against Lux early games, let me tell you. The thing about Lux is if they survive past the early game, you kind of... I feel like Lux is pretty bad mid and late game. Because your R is really easy to dodge unless you get the CC off. And they do have a decent CC comp. But the only thing that could root them in place long enough for the Lux R to go off is if they get stuck in a Caitlyn trap. If the Galio... what's it called? Taunts them. Or I guess the knock-up would probably give you enough time to get it off as well. And then obviously the Lux Q. But you're probably going to look for the Galio combo with the knock-up or the taunt to look for your R if you're the Lux player. You're going to see Jason kind of getting bullied off the top lane here early. Had to go for an early base. It makes sense. Camille pretty much just walks all over Mbessa early. Especially level 1 and 2. You see Galio stopping the base there. Both junglers down near this dragon. Nocturne gonna go for an invade. Looks like, not quite sure, but I think he stole one of the baby chickens. Raptors. Same thing. Good poke there from Scrum and Gord. That's all you can really do against this lineup. If you're Zeri, just wait for the W, try and get the W off. I mean, at this point, one more W on the Caitlyn, I think you could probably go in for the kill. Not quite sure if they'd have the damage to burst Caitlyn down quickly enough, but I think if they get the W off, they can go in and potentially get the kill, as long as they get the Rakan CC as well from Aqualad. Oh my goodness. Camille just does so much damage. Oh my lord. That's like a fourth of Jason's HP bar. CSU gonna pick up the Void Grubs here. Probably trade Drake for it. I'm not sure if Nocturne's on it or if he's killing the Scuttle currently. He is on the Drake. Not a bad trade. I think Void Grubs are far more valuable early, especially if it's only one or the first Drake you're giving up. You would like to have the Mountain Drake just to deny Galio it, and it does help Malachi, but it's not the end of the world that you're losing this for the Grubs. Probably gonna see a gank here. Jason misses the R. Gonna have to flash out. Here's we're just gonna get the poke off, force Camille to back off. Isaac's good poke off onto that Galio. I think if I am the bot lane of CSU, I'm waiting for 6, and the second we hit 6, I'm going in. Because I think as long as you avoid the root, wait for the root, once you avoid the root, you can go in, and you should be able to win a fight at level 6, just because you have a much more powerful 6 fight than the Lux Caitlyn does. Because Luxol only provides value if you're CC'd or they have like perfect aim. And the Caitlyn ult doesn't really do much if you're point blank, so we are gonna see both bot lanes back here, it looks like. As well as Kaiser. Oh my goodness. Camille is just doing so much damage. Like, good. That was like 2 abilities and Jason just half health.
Got Sheen, so.
Yeah, I mean, even before the Sheen, Camille was doing like 200 true damage with the E, I think is what whatever the auto reset ability is. That one does so much damage. Got a little eager there. Did take a turret shot. Still somehow had an even trade, but we do see them hit 6. They are going in. Aqualad gets rooted. Nocturne ult comes out. Here comes the dash. Drumagord gonna go down. Here comes Beard's Weird. Aqualad should be able to get out. That was a risky dash, and now, oh. What a homie flash from Beard's Weird. We have Kaizak's roaming down to help clean this up. Here comes the Galio ult. He might be able to clean this. Oh my goodness, huge stun. Massive flash taunt there from Galio. I mean, that's what we expected CSU to do once they hit 6, was to go in. It's just the roam ability I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it, of Drury is very high on this team comp. Because you have the Galio ult. Obviously, we saw the Nocturne ult come out, and that was what helped pick up the first blood onto Scrum McLord. But then we saw the Galio ult come out after CSU re-engaged with Kaizak's roaming down in the massive flash taunt. Looked like CSU tried to get a gank on top lane there, but the Camille sniffed it out. Looks like they're just going to set up these grubs, try and go for the clean sweep of the grubs. Most likely trading Drake for them again. Oh no, looks like... Yeah, Drury's going to come up to contest this time. We'll get a minute on the Drake. Or Beardred's going to pick up one. See if they can get back in this fight and get the third one. Okay, it's going to be 5-1 for CSU. Here comes Jason. Beardred going to pick up the kill. Here comes the Mbessa, or Maokai comes out as well. Oh my goodness, Jason got absolutely absorbed. Not a bad trade for CSU. That's 2 for 1, plus you get 2 grubs to the 1 you lost. And now you should be able to roam down to Drake as well soon. I'd expect Beardsweird to back here and go to Drake after getting that Gromp. I'm gonna go for the Wolves. Oh my goodness. That's so much damage. Krubmagord's kind of been in his own soul lane down here for the last couple minutes. Not a great matchup into Caitlyn. You kind of just get outranged. All time. That probably should be the Drake lost for CSU. They might be able to get back before Drury burst it down, but without Scrummagore, though, you can't really take that fight, especially with Galio kind of zoning Kaizak's off currently. Here comes Nocturne ult coming in. That was a 3-man gank on mid lane there. And Kaizak's just had no way of getting out with the flash down. Galio's gonna pick up Hollow Radiance here, and that's the typical Galio first item power spike that we see. He's just such a good item, especially with this high match resistance kit. I see a bit of a scuffle going down bot lane. Aqualad's gonna go down. Beardred drops low. Caitlyn ult does like 200 damage and doesn't find the kill. Krubmagord currently just solo farming bot lane. Not much else to do. Aquad roaming near topside. Might run into that Galio. Camille is working down. You're gonna have to be careful here. Haunt doesn't find Kaizek. There's Nocturnal. Rockalad doesn't quite find the kill. Kaizek might be able to pick up this kill. Oh, not quite. Spell shield. Managed to spare Nocturne. Caitlyn picked up that turret solo bot lane. Oh, Kaizek is probably dead here. Yeah, I got hit with the Lux root. Not much you can do once you're rooted. And it looks like Drury's going pretty heavy on this Rift Herald right now. I don't think there's any way CSU can contest this. Drake up in another minute and a half. If I'm CSU, I'm just warding Drake's side right now because you cannot give up a third Drake. If you're down 3 Drakes to 0, you're in a really bad spot objective-wise. They are up 5-1 on the Void Grubs, but at this point, you want the Drakes. It is a Chemtech soul, so it's not like the biggest loss in the world if you don't get it, but you don't want them to have it is the problem. I mean, we saw Aquad near that Drake. Did drop a control word in the bush there, but no ward in the rivers. Jason gonna be down here for this Drake fight. Camille's gonna have free reign of this top side. Probably just gonna pick up that turret and then TP in. And less CSU engage here. Jason doesn't find the R. Not having that might hurt them if this team fight goes down. Might be able to find the kill on this Caitlyn. Are gonna get it. And for CSU, I think that's a sign to go on that Drake. I'm gonna go on the Galio. I'm just gonna back out. Kaizek has to TP to force this Caitlyn off of the inner turret. And here comes a Caitlyn TPing in behind. I don't know. Oh, Kaizek managed to cancel it actually. Big taunt. Here's the Camille. Gonna clean that one up. Nocturne dropped very low there, but CSU just couldn't find the kill through the Galio R. Kaizek managed to cancel the Camille TP, but Camille just walked down and managed to get there by the end of the fight, unfortunately. He's probably going to lose with Drake here as well as this middle turret. Might lose the bot lane turret as well. Isaac doesn't have the burst damage to one-shot this Camille. Probably won't ever have the burst damage to one-shot a Camille. objective damage one. So there's not going to be any revives in this game. Still, if you're CSU, you can't just give that up for free. You have to see a couple of wards in that top side river just to get some vision. Jason might be in trouble here. There comes the Nocturnal. Gonna drop to about half HP, but looks like he's gonna get out with his life. It's gonna be an engage on mid lane here from Beard's Weird. Gord's gonna pop the R. Gonna find the kill on the Caitlyn. Oh no, Aqua goes down. The 1-to-1 trade, not the end of the rotation. Beard's with a lot of burst damage onto that Lux. Double Gord's gonna keep pushing here. Find a lot of damage on the Fat Cat, gets the kill. Drops very low to that Nocturne Q. Beardward got shot by the turret simultaneously. Both are going to barely make it out though. 2-for-1 trade, not bad for CSU. That's what you need to get back in this game. Just find the few kills you can. Eventually you'll find one that lets you gain an objective. Alclad just holding the slave. There's from a gourd. Come clean. From McGord and Kai's doing a pretty good job of keeping up with the CS this game. Jason's kind of been getting bullied top lane by the Camille. He's just such a heavy damage champ. Not a whole lot going on right now. Looks like CSU's gonna get an engage on the Camille here, bot side. I don't know if they'll be able to find this kill. Camille comes out onto Kha'Zix. It's gonna drop very low. Drury's on Otacon currently as CSU continues to chase this Camille. They find the kill, give up Otacon for it. I'm not sure how worth it that was for CSU. CSU doesn't even have a wave bot side, so they didn't even get a turret out of that. It was just the Camille kill. No, it wasn't the Voracious Otacon, so the buff isn't as good, but still, the extra objective damage could be pretty bad if they get a split push off. Also gonna melt this Drake if they get on it. Flash engage come in from Beard's Weird. The ult comes out. Couldn't find a kill there, but they did force out the Galliar. CC not in a horrible spot. Beardwood goes down. Aqua drops very low. Luxar can't find anybody. CSU probably gonna have to give up this Drake. Yeah, just gets melted. And that's soul for Drury. Should be able to pick up this mid turret. With the help of the Void Grubs. From Gore gonna get ulted by Camille. Find the kill on the Camille. Galio's half. Isaac's just... Aqua got melted by something. I think it was the headshot from Caitlyn. Oh my goodness, that's like 1,000 damage, whatever it was. You'd like to see CSU play more topside and get some wards near that Baron. Because if Drury gets that Baron, I think they might just have the pushing power to force a couple inhibs, and then from there it's really hard to come back from that. Are gonna get the wards in. Yeah, it looks like Drury is just gonna hover topside for this Baron. All except Camille. Might be able to just catch Beardweirds out here. Just barely gets out of there in time. Jason's gonna get rooted, gonna get clipped by that Lux R. CSU might get pincered here by this Camille. Camille comes in on someone. Galio also comes in. Shermacor gonna go down. Here comes Jason. Find the kill on the Camille. Can't get much else out of that though. Kha'Zix gets hit by the long range Luxar. That's probably gonna be Baron for Drury. Just Jason Beardweird up. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get there in time to try and contest that. We're just gonna clear up this bot wave. Drury's probably just going to go for a heavy push topside. CSU is going to pick up one turret. Jason going in on Galio right now, bot lane. I'm gonna get him to about half. Jason's gonna have to be careful here. Here comes the Nocturnal. Just gonna get melted by the Nocturne. I think CSU's gonna have to play passive here for the next minute. Outer is up in a minute. I think that's what you have to play for if you're CSU. Comes Galio engage on Aqualad. Gonna get a good amount of chip damage down. Isaac's probably just gonna get melted here. Just be careful that he doesn't get Camille Ard. Luxar doesn't find its mark. Here comes the Caitlyn ult doing 800 damage through Aqualad's shield. He's gonna have to watch out for this Caitlyn coming from, or oh my goodness, Camille coming from top side. Isaac's TP comes in. Big stun on the Camille. Here comes the Galio and Nocturnal. Jason goes down. Chromagord's still up, putting down damage though. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely bursted by that Caitlyn. Huge Lux ult. Just Chromagord and Isaac's left. Managed to get everyone on Drury very low there, just couldn't find the last hits they needed. That's probably going to be Elder Drake for Drury. Nocturne should just melt that down before CSU has any chance of contesting. Yeah, that's Elder for Drury. Looking bleak for CSU right now in game 1. Gonna have to try and survive for Baron and just win the fight. I think that's your only way out of this one. Until then, I think he played really fastly, especially with the Elder Drake buff up for Drury. I think Drury knows that Baron is the only way for CSU to get back in this game. They have 4 hovering around there right now, just placing wards, getting vision. Camille is alone bot side. Try and soon force CSU to split like they did last time when they had 4 bot and gave up the Otacon. Caitlyn ult comes in and does a big chunk to Isaac. Lux ult, if that found its mark, probably would have killed with the Elder. CSU might go for an engage here on that Lux Nocturne top side right now. Camille's gonna ult Jason, get the kill with the Galio combo. That's Galio and Camille down, but you're now also down a bot side inhibitor and turret. Here comes Maokai ult. Kaiser's gonna drop. We're gonna burst on Galio, not quick enough. Camille's just gonna melt those in. Oh my goodness, Nexus turrets are where? Lord, Aqualad trying to hold off the force, but I don't think they can do it. Beardwood's back. There's the taunt. That's gonna be game 1. CSU didn't do too horribly early. They just Lost too many objectives to really get back into the game late. Great team fight comp as well for Drury with those Galio Nocturne combos we saw. Camille also managed to roam around and found the backline. We've ulted Scrum McLord like 3 or 4 times in those team fights, and when you're Zeri and you can't run anywhere, you're kind of just screwed. We'll be back with game 2 when that's up. Right, we are back with the draft for game 2. Same band so far for both sides. This tournament is fearless, or this league or whatever, NACE is fearless, which means that neither side can pick the champions that were played last game. We won't see Kha'Zix on the Galio. I'm assuming we're going to see the same bands for both sides here. Yep. CSU sticks for the same 3. Drury sticks for the same 3 as well. Locking Yone here. Garen. Hovering it. Drury gonna end up locking in Kaisa. By the looks of it, they're gonna pick jungle next. Go for the Pantheon jungle pick. I suppose it could be Pantheon support, but I'd assume it's jungle. See what CSU picks here. I'd go under the assumption that Drury has already picked their bot lane and jungler. See the Draven come out. It's not a bad pick, especially if we end up picking a more aggressive support. Should be able to bully the Kaisa early. I'll lock in Zyra here. We did see Zyra get banned last game. CSU don't want to risk it. Gonna pick it early here. Oh.
Oh?
Not sure what happened.
What does that say?
Air room not found. Awesome. We'll be right back.
Oh, you know what?
Looks like the draft room just broke, so we'll probably just be back with game 2 when that starts. Alright. We got 2 minutes. We get to figure out who else is being played. I know CSU has Draven, Yone, Zyra. Drury had... I don't even remember. Forgot. It was someone very awesome.
It's a mystery.
It was someone super awesome and super cool. Oh yeah, it was a Kaisa and I think it was a Kaisa Pantheon. So we got a Kaisa Draven match bot lane with a Pantheon jungle on Drury's team. And then I'm not sure where Yone's playing. It can either be top or mid lane, depending on how the rest of the draft went. And then I'd assume the Zyra is probably jungle. I guess it could be a support Zyra, but... I mean, I guess it could be a mid lane Zyra as well, but I think jungle Zyra is the most popular pick right now.
Somebody deleted my filters. Bye, Munster.
Only 30 seconds and the mystery's over. Maybe if the game works.
Only 30 seconds to find out if the stream's gonna end randomly or not.
15 seconds till we find out if we stream this game or not, guys. It should work. It worked the first time. No reason it shouldn't work the second time. But there's no rhyme or reason with Riot Client. Ooh, it's a mystery.
Find out on this episode of Dragon Ball Z as we watch.
We're in!
Oh, we have
I was assuming it was going to be a Nautilus support to go with the Draven, but I wasn't sure because we didn't get to see the bans. Mel mid lane is a little annoying, but she did kind of get nerfed pretty heavily last patch. She's still really good, but Alistar, Kaisa bot lane. I like the Draven Nautilus matchup into that, just because of how strong Draven is early. Gwen, great pick against the Cho'Gath. Should be able to melt that down.
The only fear here is the Zyra in jungle. She's still not that strong in jungle.
Zyra jungle's not bad. I think you're undervaluing it.
It's not bad, but it's not great. Not especially not against Pantheon. Pantheon can invade and just win.
Well, Pantheon can invade and win against almost everyone because he's so strong early.
Not really.
The only people that beat him early are like Warwick. Pantheon is like top 5 early game champ. I'd expect Beard to go for an early gank on probably bot lane, but
30 seconds until minions spawn.
well, by early gank I mean I'd start top and then work my way towards bot and go for a gank on the Kaisa early, unless you're pushed in. But I guess you'd probably be pushed in as Draven. But I still think you go for it. Have the Draven play back a bit more.
Minions have spawned.
Looks like Drury might be going for, well, trying to catch him on invade maybe. I'd say Pantheon probably start drafters here. I'm gonna see both junglers start top side, it looks like. You just have to be careful here. There are shenanigans afoot. I see the top and bot lane switch here for Drury.
It's not letting me zoom out. There we go.
There's just a dance battle going on top lane. Oh, that was so rude. Yeah, Jason's gonna have a fun time. That's one way to get around the bad Draven matchup early, I guess. That cat kind of just zoning Jason off of this wave in this XP. Probably going to be a ADC oriented game with the switch going on. Because both top laners should be behind at least CS wise. Very aggressive player from CSU. Oh my goodness, they don't find first blood. And then Aqualad gets the kill. Unfortunate for CSU.
We're still ahead monetary.
Yeah, because we get the assist gold off that, so we're ahead money wise, but you don't like losing one of the feats of strength or getting closer to. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a ADC heavy game.
I actually think the mid's gonna be where the game pops off at.
Depends on if someone finds a kill early. Another dive going down bot side. This one should get a kill for oh my goodness, Scrummagore just got absolutely demolished by the turret. Oh my. Kha'Zix might be in trouble here. Unfortunate timing on that Q. Gonna get forced back by this Pantheon.
He's still there. He's just under tower.
Yeah, Jason has more CS than the Cho'Gath and has not died, so I think he is doing his job in winning this game right now.
They have to be very careful. That's for sure.
I think Gwen is a lot more difficult to dive early than a Cho'Gath, especially when you're a Kai'Sa Alistar.
I think Kai'Sa Lulu would have come out much better against the Gwen.
Especially if they were gonna switch top anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I get the Alistar pick for this strat actually, so you can actually just push them away to just refuse the engage entirely.
Well, you can't. The difference between the Lulu, I think they're going for a little bit of a poke here. Between Lulu, there's the Mel Reflect, by the way, reflecting the Q dash from Kha'Zix. The difference between Lulu and Alistar is the difference between the Gwen matchup and the Cho'Gath matchup is that Cho'Gath can get dived. It's a lot harder to dive the full HP Gwen. You might be able to find it now, especially since Jason has 0 stacks.
Oh, what I think the Panthers are doing here is actually for Alistar to just kind of run up and deny an engagement entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just can't find the kill, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for CSU. Like that Lulu, I think that does an equally decent job at denying the engage. She's polymorph them. I mean, just look at how far back the Cho'Gath has played. He hasn't gotten a CS in the last, 4 minutes. And he's about to get jumped by Beardsweird. It's just free farm for Scrummagore right now.
Jason could actually get a kill
Yeah, they're gonna have to be careful. Jason gets these. He might be able to get the kill here.
No, he's gonna get stunned. That's fine.
If
they
he
go
had
back now though, they try to disengage again.
if he had 6 there, he finds that kill. They're probably gonna go for a dive here. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Jason's gonna go down to that ignite. Kai sets a pop barrier. Scrummagord can't find the kill with the ult. I mean, the top lanes are just not having a good time right now. 27 CS to 9, 8 minutes into the game. Someone screenshot that one and say top diff. This guy's got triple your CS. What are you doing?
Turret. Probably just have permanently 3 people on bot lane right
Yeah,
now.
turret doesn't quite go down. Zyro comes out. I don't think it connected on the Cho'Gath there. They're gonna get a turret out of that though. Flash engage from Aqualad. Fat Cat there to deny the kill. And now it's a Gwen v Kaisa 1v1 top lane. I think if Jason gets a good engage here, he could find a solo kill here. I was gonna have to be careful here. Sees Fat Cat just in time to back off of that. Looked like Jason did get some poke damage off his last Q. Now he's gonna have to be careful for this Alistar. Doesn't quite know he's coming yet. Gonna go for a base here. Good timing. I'm gonna see the bot lane switch here. Finally gonna see the Nautilus Draven matchup. And they're quickly gonna find a lot of damage on this Alistar. Can't quite find the kill. Gonna get the kill on Kaisa. That's a double kill. I mean, that's why you, if you're Drury, that's why you swap lanes. Because that's just what Draven does early. And now we're going to see Drury switch back. So now we just have the Cho'Gath, Draven matchup in the top lane. And Jason's going to have no fun in bot lane now. Could find another kill here on Quick Slice. Oh, Aqualad couldn't find the hook. Unlucky, gonna go down there. I mean, honestly, giving up that kill isn't the end of the world. Especially to a Cho'Gath that is at 30 CS. And is a level down to your ADC. I mean, Scrummagord is just farming this turret. Cho'Gath knows if he walks up too far, he's just gonna get gunned down by Scrummagord. Gonna go for it. Scrummagord finds a kill. Oh, gonna go down to the turret. Got hit by the Q. As Cho'Gath went down. CSU should be able to pick up these Void Grubs pretty uncontested. Painting on bot side currently. Just put CSU up, 3 Void Grubs, up a Drake. Actually, they're even on Void Grubs. Drury did pick up the first wave of Void Grubs. I missed it. Probably gonna see them rotate for this drag. Little scuffle down mid lane. Beardwood is probably going to go down here to that Mel R. Will pick up the Mel in return, though. Scrummagord Oh, the Pantheon actually went on Aqualad there. Oh, Skirmagord just got wombo comboed. And now Kha'Zix goes in. Just has to back out. Aqualad running for his life from this Alistar. Are gonna get out. It's a 2-for-1 trade in Drury's favor. Skirmagord was laying down a lot of damage there. He just got kind of wombo comboed with that Alistar into Kai'Sa. Just absolutely bursting him down. CSU still in a pretty good position to contest this Drake, though. Did Cho'Gath first item the crown?
Yes.
Whatever it's called? That's kind of sad.
The speed boost.
He's been relegated to support. Maybe that's just the meta Cho'Gath build and I don't play Cho'Gath enough.
This is not Meta Cho'Gath. Meta Cho'Gath is picking up hard steel first.
He knows he's doomed. Big poke coming in there. Kha'Zix. Jason is on his own in the spot lane once again with the Kai'Sa.
That Pantheon ult just barely missing Kha'Zix. Holy.
Kha'Zix will probably gonna go down here. Might be able to find the kill onto Quick Slice first though. CSU got a little overeager in the mid lane there. Trying to dive the Mel. Kha'Zix gonna go down here. Doesn't find the kill on the Cho'Gath before he gets killed. CSU might be getting a little overeager right now. Cho'Gath's actually gonna get executed by a turret there. Arclight's gonna have to be careful here. They don't have Melor up. That's a huge Zyra ult.
Draven just needs a ult.
The Draven ult could be pretty huge right now. It's on
40 seconds
cooldown, yeah. I mean, I think CSU forces... Once they get wave, they could force a turret here unless they get a TP. This Cho'Gath has pretty sneakily picked up 3 kills, all on dives. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all on dives. Still elected to go first item crown, which is kind of surprising to me. I guess he is really low on CS right now, but with all the kills he was picking up, he should be in a decent enough economy position that he still could have picked it up. Now this is the matchup you want if you're CSU. Gwen into Cho'Gath, especially a Cho'Gath that does not have Heartsteel. He's gonna have to be careful. Not sure if there's vision on Alistar. No, there isn't. You're gonna pick up that mid turret. Had to force the Kai'Sa back. As it goes in here, forces out the Melor. Here comes the Pantheon. Might be able to find a kill on this Mel here. No, too fast. Should be a pretty free Rift Herald with how low HP Drury is right now. They do have the Kai'Sa Alistar there to contest that, though. No, CSU just melts it too fast.
You whipped it
Beardwood has it.
Okay.
I mean, despite how good they have the objective lead right now, which is very good for CSU, but they want to put more pressure on right now. This is the time to do it, especially when you're going against the Kaisa. Because Kaisa has a pretty strong middle game, and Draven, despite having 5 kills, he's still the strongest part of this team for CSU right now, especially because he's the only one with kills besides Aqualad. But you want to start finding stuff sooner rather than later. Because even though Kaisa falls off super late game, Draven falls off harder super late game. Should be able to pick up the 3rd Drake here for pretty much free. Isaac's might go down while distracting for it. Crown's going to come out. Flash from Kaisek's. Yeah, he's just dead. He's just very dead. Not a bad trade if you're CSU. Because now you are 1 Drake away. And you just need 1 more Drake. And you get, I think it's Infernal Soul. Yeah, Infernal Soul, which is very good for the Zyra, Yone, and Gwen. It's good for everyone except Aqualad, pretty much. He's just gonna force him back here. They just apply so much pressure with that Draven that they can kind of just force this turret. Jason picks up a kill. Might be able to do the 2v1 here. Doesn't quite have the damage.
If he had that dash ability and pull down, he would have gotten it.
Might be able to get it here. Yeah.
Dash in, there we go.
Probably gonna get a top turret out of this too. They have a wave coming in right now. I mean, CSU, despite being down kills, are in a very good position right now. Because they have just been so much more objective geared this game than last. And Scrum McGord just applies so much pressure, he has to force them off. It's going to be 2 for Drury. CSU is going to pick up 2 turrets, and Jason is currently uncontested on that bot side. Scrum McGord doesn't quite find the kill on the Kaisa. Barrier comes out and saves her. Beardwood gonna chase down that Cho'Gath. Doesn't quite have the range. Not a horrible trade for CSU. I believe it's what, 3 kills for 2 for, or 3 kills for 1. No, I think it was 3 kills for 2
Plus a tower.
plus 2 towers because they got the bot lane tower as well. Cho'Gath gonna get a munch off there on Zyra. But Beardwood gets the revenge kill with the burn. Aqualad might get caught out here. He might be in trouble. He's gonna be okay.
He gets a hook off.
Still got 2 minutes for Dragon for CSU, so probably see an Aqualad base before that. Yeah. Drury's rotating pretty heavily towards this Otacon. Let's see if they try and force it here. Looks like they're going to. Cho'Gath TP comes in. I think we're just going to see Jason push here for an inhib. I don't think CSU gets here in time to contest that. They also don't get a turret out of it either. Isaac's laying in a lot of damage right now. A huge Mel root, and that's gonna let them all get out. The flash doesn't quite find the range. Might be able to pick up this inhib turret middle with the Shelly. Jason laying down a lot of damage there. Forced out an early Cho'Gath ult so he doesn't get the stack. Beardred finds a kill onto that Alistar. But they don't have a wave to push on that turret. If they had a wave, they probably get that inhibitor tower right there. CSU has to go pretty heavy on the Drake right now, in my opinion. You don't want to let Drury get back into this game. That's probably going to be a dead turret in a second here. Barely survives. Isaac's coming down for a lot of poke damage. Scrum Gore has to be careful here. Good peel by Aqualad there. Things are about to get nasty in the mid lane. Here comes Kai'Zix. Dash gets blocked by the Mel and he drops very low. Here comes the Pantheon ult. Kai'Zix ult in. Gets bursted down. CSU couldn't quite find the damage that fight. And now they might have to give up this Drake. They do have Beardred there if they want to try and steal it, but I think you just give this. Waves pushing towards CSU side right now. CSU need to push for more of these objectives stronger. I think we need more of a hard group from. So I'll have 3v4 there, or 3v5 there for that before Drake. And we're at the point of the game where Draven no longer just solo kills everyone. We're gonna get some damage off on the Alistar here. Hook comes in, might be able to find this kill. Are gonna get it. Might be able to go on. No. Too early for Baron right now. We could force it though. I think this is a fight they do win, especially with the Alistar out. Isaac's going for the distraction again, top side. Mel comes out. Probably gonna go down. They do get Baron. Isaac actually might live this. Oh, good time, Q. Pantheon might go down for that though. Are gonna pick up the Pantheon. Jason getting chased bot side by, I believe, Alistar Cho'Gath. Gonna get out. I see you just pushing this wave right now. Trying to force this tower. Huge flash comes in. No follow-up there though for CSU. Here comes Alistar. Fire Arc comes out. Only hits Alistar. CSU's still in a pretty good spot to win this fight. Alistar goes down. Both supports down. Stormagora gonna drop low. Goes down to the Melar. Oh my goodness, that is such a crazy, crazy character.
Dude, I don't understand Mel.
Mel is so cool.
She legit just has Demacia.
She's just got the nuts, man. Gonna go
She is
down
Garen,
here.
But with a reflector.
Beardwood gonna get munched on. Kaisek's probably gonna fall soon after to the Kaisa. A little bit of an overstay there for CSU. They got a little too greedy for that Mel kill. CSU, at this point, I think you still look for that soul. I think you just 5-man on Drake. If you win the fight, you probably get at least one inhibitor off of Drake win. Potentially more depending on the wave state. While that scuffle is going on top side, CSU did pick up the inner turret bot lane, so it's just an unexposed or an exposed inhibitor down there right now. Yeah, it looks like CSU's gonna go much more heavy on this Drake than they did the last. Both sides have the top lane TP online. Oh my goodness. Jason almost gets munched. Zyro comes out. Stormagora might be able to get a big kill here. Gets 2. Oh, goes down to the flash. But that should be a kill on the Pantheon in return. And now I think you just march on Drake. Or you just march onto their base. Kaisek's in their base, fighting Alistar Cho'Gath right now. I don't think he quite gets the inhibitor here. TP coming in from Jason to force his topside. Kaisek goes down to the Cho'Gath R. This should be soul for CSU. And a top lane turret by the looks of it. Maybe more depending on if Jason gets his Q off. Oh, doesn't quite find the kill on that Cho'Gath.
This has gotta be soul though.
This is for sure soul. 2 towers, 1 tower and a soul. For what? 3 team members? Not a bad trade. If you're CSU. Still a minute and a half on Baron, so you don't even lose a Baron fight for those. Like, that's top and bottom from Jason and Kaisek's. I think you just apply pressure bot side right now if you're CSU.
I'm sending Kazak's a split push for a reason.
I think Drury is just waiting to catch Beardwood out here in that bush. Oh my goodness. Got dangerously close up there. Now Jason gets vision of it. Mel's back is cancelled. Gets melted really fast by that Gwen. It's just Yo and Cho'Gath on that bot side. If CSU can stop the bases here, I think Kaisek's can press on and win this game right now. Never mind, Cho'Gath is absolutely kicking its butt. Hold on. Never mind. Cho'Gath ult comes out, undefeated. The undefeated 1000 true damage. Akadol comes out. Zyra followed up. That's going to be a kill. Great Zanya's there by Beardsweird to survive that Mel. Middle inhib should go down here to Gwen. Potentially bot inhib too. There's the bot inhib down. There's another stack for Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath is now becoming a monster. Let's see if you should just get this Baron for free. I don't think Drury gets here in time, no. We've seen the last few times. Kaiser has to be careful picking this fight now. Cho'Gath might just march on him under a turret with no regard for the turret. And probably, yeah. Oh my.
Jesus. Oh, how the tables have turned.
Oh, how the turns table. You pick up Kraken's Wader for your own?
No, you really don't. He could pick up Black Cleaver, whatever it's called.
Armor reduction one.
Yeah.
I mean, Cho'Gath is just so big right now. How many stacks does he have?
Oh man, that's a great question.
10?
Yeah.
So that's what, like 2,000 health at level 18 or at level 16?
He's at level 18 now.
Well, yeah, it's per alt level. He's probably gonna get another one here. Actually, Jason might be able to win this fight. Never mind, that's Pantheon. Honestly, he still might be able to win this. He's now very dead. Never mind. That is another Cho'Gath stack, I
They need
believe.
to just start pushing objectives. What are they doing?
There's still a minute 50 on Elder. I think that's what you play for if you're CSU. With Elder, I think Gwen just absolutely demolishes Cho'Gath.
Yeah, at this point, this Kai'Sa and this Cho'Gath are just scary. Draven's fallen off. I mean, so has Kai'Sa technically, but she still does a lot of damage.
Draven still has the burst on the Mel in the Kai'Sa, but you're not going to be killing pretty much anyone else on the team at this point.
Aqualad needs to get rid of Night's Vow. Replace it with, what's it called?
There's a crown coming out from Cho'Gath. Beardred's probably going to go down here. Got caught a little out of position there. And just got engaged on by the Alistar and Pantheon. I mean, that's just like a 5-second CC combo where you just can't do anything between those two.
They should just be split pushing. I don't know why Kha'Zix is coming up here. Oh, you know why? Because he can't win against Cho'Gath. That's the problem.
Cho'Gath's going to base here to kill that wave that's pushing bot lane right now. I think CSU, you just have to group and survive for this objective at this point. Or go for a split push if you have a wave during the objective. Try and end while you're forcing the Elder fight. Or just force the fight now. That works too. Kai'Sa's going to go down. Here's a Pantheon ult. From a Gore laying down a lot of damage. Avoids the Pantheon CC. Finds the kill. CSU could win this fight despite it being a 3v4. Fight's even now. Zyra finds the Mel.
Jason's walking in there, suicidal. What the heck?
He got a little over eager there, especially with his ult down, but they do find the kill on the Mel.
They can absolutely absolutely just take this out with Drake now.
Yeah, they absolutely melt this with
'Cause, I
Draven.
mean, look, the Winions are just putting in work, man.
I mean, 2 inhibs down, CSU can just, like, do whatever they want while the Drury has to clear. Here comes the Cho'Gath TP. He might be able to steal this. No, a little too late for the TP. Now he's just in a bad spot. I mean, I think you just have one chase Cho'Gath, the others go end, but we're going to commit a lot to this Cho'Gath. Stormagord might get owned here. Never mind. Cho'Gath's going to get melted by Kha'Zix and Beardsweird and Scrum the Cord. And now at this point, I think you just go middle win if you're CSU. Because there's a minute of no Cho'Gath, and without Cho'Gath, I think you just win the fight.
Their inhibitors respawn.
I think you still just win that fight. If you find 2 kills before Cho'Gath is up without giving up 1, the Cho'Gath being there isn't that much of a problem. If you let Cho'Gath respawn and it's still a 5v5, you might lose that fight. We just see marching on mid and bot lane, probably forcing top lane as well. Jace has to be very careful here. Might go down. Probably going to go down. CSU should get Baron out of this, though. I mean, this is just proof of how important objectives is. CSU is down 9 kills right now, but up 8k gold because of all the objectives they have won and turrets they have pushed. They're not even, like, up significantly in CS in any area. I think they just push on mid. Might be able to win here with the Baron buff. Gonna find 2 inhibs. Isaac going for a little poke. Oh my goodness. Cho'Gath just got bursted down. Beardsweird gets a kill on Cho'Gath. Pantheon goes down. Here comes a TP from Jason. Kha'Zix goes absolutely crazy right there. Doesn't find a kill on anyone. But I think they got what they needed out of that. They should have enough to end here. And that's just going to be game 2 for CSU. Great game from CSU. There were a couple questionable moments in there where they gave up a few weird kills, but they did a really good job pushing objectives that game. That was one of the things they needed to improve on from the first game. They just lost a couple objectives early. They did a really good job forcing them that game. We will be back with game 3 in a bit, I guess. Oh no, how sad. We can't spectate the game. Let's go. Now we get to wait 90 seconds before we're in the game.
Okay, I can stop this now.
Let's go for back 40-minute bangers. How exciting. We weren't invited to the draft this time. We lost draft privileges, so it's a total mystery what happens here. All we know is that there won't be any Gallios. There won't. I assume they banned Skarner again, so I don't think we'll see Skarner. I really don't know what. I guess. What else does Scrum Lord play besides?
Traven, Zeri, Corki.
They banned
Xayah.
Corki every time. We could see Xayah.
I doubt it. She's still bad this patch.
Well, the other two are both played, and Corki's been perma-banned, so we're...
Yeah, who else has he played?
Play Jinx at all?
Yeah, sometimes. It's not one of those good characters.
This could be a mystery beat, folks.
He has played Jhin.
I don't like Jhin.
This could also be their Lucia and Nami.
Lucian.
Because they have been practicing that for a while. We just never see it because...
I feel like Lucian's just worse straight. Oh, they actually didn't ban Corki, but it's the other team playing Corki.
It's a Nico support, though.
I like that Ivern is being played. I don't know how that one managed to happen, but we take those, yeah.
Oh.
I like this team comp for CSU. The
Dude,
Vigard
is gonna get the pop off.
The Vigard is actually interesting.
Jhin.
The Vigard is actually an interesting pick. I don't hate it though.
The Leona Jhin just completely, like, there's not a whole lot that Nico is going to be able to do against this as a support.
I would have loved to see the draft to see how this counterplay developed, but like I assume it was probably
Kha'Zix's Syndra probably got banned.
We played Syndra last game, so our first game.
Right.
Oh, he's got 2 stacks already. They're winning.
They picked Orianna because they knew Kha'Zix plays Orianna. They don't want him on Orianna.
I mean, pretty much everyone Kha'Zix plays has gone out the window. Yone, Galio, they picked Orianna.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it. He's gonna hate me for saying this. His Tristana is way better than his Vigard. He should have just picked Tristana here.
No, because then Jax just stacks armor with his... Like, he just builds Death Dance, and then you can't kill him. Same with Jarvan. Because you're not getting enough AP damage from what's-his-face.
Well, just AP Rel top lane.
You need to stop putting your ideas in these players' heads.
It's a thing!
Like, when they played a Mumu support, because you told them a Mumu support was good, don't...
A Mumu support is good!
Man.
You know what's really good? Leona support, too.
Maybe that's because Leona's a real support.
A Mumu support's not bad, you just don't know how to play it. Don't hate the game, hate the player.
It's not that I don't know how to play it.
Don't hate the player.
It's that there's just better engaged supports.
Don't hate the game, hate the player.
Like Nautilus. In
Well,
Rakan.
Fearless, sometimes you have to be desperate.
It wasn't even Fearless. They just did it for the love of the game. We're gonna get poked out here. No, that was when they had the Pantheon jungle, and they actually did find a couple kills with the Pantheon jungle, Orianna, Amumu, like triple ult combo, but unfortunately didn't win that game.
Yeah, I don't think Amumu is a bad support. You just have to play him a lot differently than how you play him in jungle.
That game kind of upset me because the enemy team locked in Ezreal and then we didn't play like a tank.
Oops.
Yeah. Like a Swain APC would have gone crazy that game, let me tell you. I like Poppy. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't like Poppy, but I like Poppy into this matchup. Poppy is actually really annoying, let me tell you.
The fact that we're not seeing Skarner support with this kit kind of upsets me a little bit, but...
I think it's just mana.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be a pretty passive early game for both teams.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let me stop talking. Kha'Zix might die here. Beardwood also probably dies here. Kha'Zix gets one. Gets out with his life too. Nice.
He survived on 12 health.
It was under 12 health. It was like 8.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Good roam by Fat Cat. That's a Jax. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's Nico. Permacord probably gets his kill here. Not quite. Now he goes down to Fat Cat.
Oh no. I said the Nico was going to be useless. What is CSU doing? They're feeding the Nico.
I wouldn't call that feeding the Nico. I'd say the Nico cleaned that one up.
That is the problem.
We need a second mic over there so they can hear your beautiful commentary
They can
loud
hear
and
me
clear.
from a distance.
You like reverberate across the room. That Ocean Drake. What do you think Soul is going to be this game? I think we're going to see a Mountain Soul. Big Hex Flash. Big Root. Beardwood picked up the kill onto that Corki.
I mean, if they're shutting down this Corki early, this is actually really huge for the Jhin.
Yeah.
I would say that it's the best matchup for Jhin. But if they get it shut down early with this Leona and Ivern combo, and then yeah, we're just gonna claim Drake early. We're gonna be able to rotate straight up to Void Grubs from this if we want to.
I think we base first, because I think
Yeah, they base and then they go.
we did have vision of the Jarvan bot lane.
Because we know that top lane's going back to base. We know that Jarvan's down here.
I'm still money on Mountain Soul.
I'm gonna put money on Chemtech.
That'd be lame.
$5.
I don't have $5.
Fine then. One league game where I'm allowed to play him as support, and you have to be ADC.
You could have done that last time we played. I didn't stop you.
Yep, and here we go. We're gonna have the contestant here. We could see the Jarvan collect 1 here.
Gonna smite 1.
Yep.
Here comes Jason.
Followed by Jax, and yeah.
That's actually a really good combo we didn't consider. The Poppy knock into the Vygar cage.
Why did it just do that?
Don't question autocam. I mean, I think CSU just cleans us up here. Kha'Zix is dead.
He just accepted his fate, dude.
Jason and Beardwood said, "Sorry, Kha'Zix, you're on your own, man." They didn't even get the last Void Grub.
Like, why can't I see them anymore? What hockey? Okay, it's V. It's V.
Turn Fog of War off.
Why? Just want to see everything.
Oh no, turn it back on. There you go. Now you can see everything.
Why did...
No, you want those off.
That's what I want.
There you go. R.I.P. Jason, by the way. Oh wait, no, Jason got the kill. Never mind. Let's go, Jason.
I mean, void grubs are already back up.
Kai'Zix has to be careful here.
Or wait, was there one that
No,
stayed
there's
alive?
one
There's
void.
just
Yeah,
one that stayed alive?
yeah.
Okay.
Like when Kai'Zix is alone in there, Jason and Beard would just chase someone, and they had no regard for the last void grub.
This Nico just...
Oh my goodness, that Orianna just got absolutely melted by that Kai'Zix guard.
Yeah,
Kai'Zix might live here.
No.
Oh, not quite.
This Nico is just harassing people. Like...
See, Kai'Zix might be 2 and 3, but he's gonna be popping off. Trust me. How many stacks does he have? He has to have like a good amount already.
Honestly, we're just gonna start watching Nico, because they're just... Her running around harassing people is funny.
Go to Kai'Zix for just a moment. 86, nice. Locked in.
I mean, he's getting good stacks.
Lord drops low here, gets the kill. And now it's Aqualad versus Fat Cat 1v1.
I don't think Aqualad really gets far with this one. I think this is just a stalemate. Okay, well, Fat Cat's just gonna keep on the engage.
He has no mana. But unfortunately, Aqualad has no cooldowns. They might be able to dive this year, especially with Daisy.
So, hey.
Finished? I don't know if you're still go.
Oh, Overwatch White?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we're still on this league.
Jason might find the solo kill here.
That is you.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Because this game's gonna last like another 30 minutes.
Fair enough. Also, the headphones aren't like working properly. They're getting like to work. Going about it for the quick music. Are we already like I'm pretty sure like
Orianna might get
oh, let's fix it.
jumped on here.
So we should, like,
Actually, it's Kai'Zix getting jumped on. We're not sure what's going on, but Aqualad finds a kill on Jarvan. TP coming in from Jax. A whole lot of action that we don't get to see, folks. Cameraman is sleeping. Oh my goodness. I put it on directed camera until the cameraman returns. CSU gonna pick up this Drake here. Pretty uncontested. Do I lose $5 is the question. Oh my goodness. We didn't agree on it. He doesn't know, guys. He's not here right now. Jason kind of bullying this Jax right now.
How's free cam?
So you didn't even put it on free cam. I had to get up and put it on free cam.
Oh, it automatically goes after a minute. So
No, it doesn't.
it doesn't?
It doesn't unless the person that you're spectating passes away. So we were just watching Scrum McLord as everyone was dying mid lane.
I mean, hey, Scrubbic Lord farming's pretty entertaining.
Jason's getting demolished by a Jax suppressed R. That's unfortunate. You were right, by the way. It's Chemtech.
Yeah.
Aqualad, Turbo Fed, 4-0. Watch out, guys. The Leona is coming for you. Gonna get poked down by the Nico here. Good engage by Aqualad. Backhat goes down. Jinnar comes out. There's one shot. Misses second. Hits the third. Doesn't quite find the fourth. Wouldn't have killed anyway, but good engage there from Aqualad to get one out of that. And once again, Aqualad gets the kill. Aqualad is turbo fed. The unkillable Leona.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Jason gonna get the speed boost onto this Jax. Gonna have to be careful with the Nico warming up. Jason's very dead here. Actually, might get out of this alive without the team. Jarvan's gonna ult to secure the kill, but he's gonna go down in the process. And now CSU should be able to just force these Void Grubs out. Jarvan got a little over eager to secure that kill, and now CSU just has free reign over these Void Grubs with no smite on the side of Drury. There goes the Jax engage. Big Orianna ult.
Alright, where do we leave off?
Jason with the big TP in. It'll run them down. Not gonna find them, but that's gonna secure the last two grubs. It's gonna be what? 2 to 5 on Void Grubs? 2 to 4 on Void Grubs. That's not how math works. Perfect Lord kind of just slowly killing this turret as Jin normally does until late game. CSU's got a minute and a half till this Drake's up. They're up 2 Drakes to none right now. You'd like to see them be aggressive on objectives like they were last game, especially with such a strong team comp in fights. Scrum Gord's probably gonna get dove here.
Harsh.
Huge ult coming in. Kill on Fat Cat comes in. Huge root from Scrum Gord. Aqualad whiffs the R. They do get the CC on Jarvan. Not gonna find the kill though. Also, while you were gone, Aqualad got turbo fed. He is 6-0 with 5 assists. Who needs an ADC when you have an Aqualad? I mean, every single kill has just been left at like 20 HP, and Aqualad just kills them with like the W aura.
He just needs Bambi Cinders, and he's just broken.
Poppy's actually a really good counter to Jax, because you can just cancel his jump in. Poppy's actually a really good counter to anyone with an engage, so pretty much every top laner that plays the game.
Yeah.
It's really fun, especially when I get filled top and have to deal with it.
Yeah, at this point, Aqua just needs to pick up Bambi Cinder.
Just
late
build
game,
tank, yeah.
And it's just all downhill from there for anyone who touches them.
I'd get Ionic Spark, to be honest. Because Nico's pretty much the only person on this team that's doing anything.
Yeah.
Gonna trade the Herald for the Drake there, and that's not a bad trade, especially because you're now 1 Drake away from Soul. Granted, it's not the best Soul in the world, but Soul is better than no Soul.
Yeah, Jason says, nah, I'm out of here.
I don't know if he's gonna get out of here. He misses the R. That's 2 Rs for Jason. He's gonna get out. Jason is too strong to be killed. Herald doesn't get a charge off. That's bad.
And, oh my.
That's L value for Drury.
What just happened in mid lane?
Scrum Lord and Aqualad and Beardred just said, yeah, you're gone. That's my turret now.
Okay, we'll start banning Jhin, ladies and gentlemen, because if you let Aqualad Scrubbic Lord play Jhin Leona, apparently...
Oh, you don't even need the Jhin. You just need the Leona. Just ban Leona.
Honestly, no, you could play Leona with Lucia and Jhin. Any, like...
That's why you ban
close
Leona.
range.
Ban Leona, not Jhin.
And she's just broken.
I love Leona.
Alright, we're gonna watch some Ivern farming real quick, because he's great.
Are we?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna base. Can't lie. Watch this. He's gonna smite it. Bang. How many stacks we at? 200. I love it. What a nice number. He's not allowed to farm another stack for the rest of the game.
Oh no.
Jason's probably gonna lose this fight.
He can get out. He's recovering.
Here comes the redemption. See, now that the Jaxar is down, I think Jason wins that fight. Although there is an eco up there to ruin his day.
Here comes Daisy. Oh my
Here's
god.
a Jhin ult. Oh my goodness.
God.
Predicted the flash.
And then it's just Kha'Zix and Aqualad down here.
I mean, Jarvan is just... Are we gonna... Orianna ult misses Kha'Zix. Flash out of the Jarvan ult. That's a dead Jarvan. And soon to be dead Orianna. Flashes out.
Nah, they survived.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't even realize this, but
Here's Beard's
Beard's weird.
Huge. Maybe this game won't be 40 minutes. Please.
Let me sleep.
I got math homework to do, man.
Same.
What's the thoughts on me doing my calculus homework mid-broadcast? Is that generally frowned upon?
Probably.
Darn.
Just do it before like I do. Normally.
Yeah, but then when am I gonna sleep if I do it before? I'm like a vampire, dude. I only stay up till like 4 in the morning. All my classes are like 2 p.m.
He just ate him. He just ate him. He said, "Be at peace, frog."
He actually sent him to a better place. You know, Ivern is basically God, if you think about it.
So,
Isn't a keyboard? You guys seen one of the 60%ers? Extra one just sitting around?
no, not in here.
Jason winning the trade battle with the Jax right now. Not gonna win the 3v1 though. He might have to leave that one. Here's a Jhin ult. Gets the damage. Not quite the kill onto the Corki.
Can we talk about that Corki skin, by the way?
What? Is it the Earth one? Oh, it's
Yes.
Manatee. Yeah. Isn't it great?
No.
It's just a manatee with a Gatling gun on the back.
Amazing and simultaneously horrifying.
It's like Draven if Draven was not Draven and bad instead.
It's like amazing and simultaneously horrifying is the problem.
It's like the best idea of all time with possibly the worst execution of all time. See, so you're gonna melt down this Otacon.
Daisy honestly doing in 90% of that work.
That's the ruinous ones. They have the objective damage, so I assume they just melt this Drake now.
Yeah, they do. If
Because
they want to.
this is soul, so I think you have to fight this. Especially because I think you win this fight.
Kha'Zix alone takes at least 2 of them. Especially if he gets a cage off.
Here comes Aqualad.
Scrubbic Lord only 37 seconds away from ult.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, that's probably a dead Jax. Here comes the Nico ult.
There it is.
Beatrice finds the kill on Nico. Jarvan gets Poppy ulted out of there. Orianna finds 3. Aqualad drops low, doesn't quite go down to the Corki. CSU just march on Drake here. March on Drake base, and I think just wait for Baron and then try and Baron for game would be my guess. Yeah, that Jarvan was a little bit early on his attempt there. Yeah, they're pinging it out. They want that Baron. I don't, depending on the wave state, they might have what they need to end off that Baron, depending on if they find kills with it as well, but even just getting the Baron gets them in a really good spot to just march on the top and mid turrets.
Yeah.
I mean, despite being multiple objectives up and like 13 kills up, they're ahead 8k gold, which is where they were last game when they were down kills, which seems weird to me. They're not even down like really bad CS wise. Maybe it's just because we're not as late in the game as we were that time. I don't really remember when they were down 8k or up 8k gold. I just remember it was at some point. Might find a solo or a kill on this Jax here. Big cage. Still gets hit with the stun though. Doesn't matter. They got the win button unlocked.
Jason's dead.
No, he's fine. Huge engage here from Aqualad. Find the kill onto the Jarvan, and that should just be free Baron because it's up in 5 seconds. This is what I needed right now. I love him, but I couldn't handle another 50-minute game. It wasn't gonna happen. You would have lost commentary like halfway through the game, let me tell you.
I would have fallen asleep.
I wouldn't have left, I would have just been dead. And that's Baron going to CSU right now. Let's go, CSU! Woohoo!
Iron says he wants to give this buff a blessing.
You gave it something alright. Now you can smite that too. Or just claim it. Isaac's gonna go for this Orianna up top here. I actually don't know if he knows that the Orianna is... Oh, he does know, never mind. That's a very dead Orianna. My goodness.
If only spectators could emo.
I'd be crying. How many stacks is he at? Like 400? 300?
302, yeah.
So how much AP does he got? Like 800? 9? Oh my goodness.
961.
Oh my. I mean, Jason's just holding down 2 on that bot lane while the rest of CSU pushes mid and top. Kaiser's gonna pick up the top turret. Might get this inner turret as well. He actually does so much damage to turrets. He like 4 shots turrets.
He literally just finished it off too.
Here comes the Jhin ult. Here comes Daisy. J4 goes down. This could be game for CSU right here. Nico comes out. Finds no kill. Scrub Lord gonna gun down the Nico. CSU just gonna march on the towers here, and Drury can't do anything about it. Aqualad loses his perfect game right at the end. Was that his first death?
Yes.
Oh no. The perfect game, Aqualad. What are you doing?
Did you see that fat cat disconnected? What was that?
The perfect game's more important than any win.
My guy rage quit.
Rage quit with 2 seconds left. How could he? How dare he?
I like how exquisitely just has Nami as the banner.
Well, thank goodness that game was not 40 minutes long. I think that's it for today, right?
Yeah.
What?
I
think we are back on Thursday. I don't think we have anything tomorrow, so just check.
Rocket League at 6 p.m.
Rocket League at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Just got rescheduled today.
So come tomorrow, 6 p.m., maybe a little bit later, and Rocket League should be on then. We will see you then.